Taehyung, in his military uniform, was caught sharing a heartfelt hug with a stunning woman in a supermarket. But who is she? Is she a secret lover, a close friend, or someone entirely unexpected? While their hug suggests a deep bond, it doesn't scream romance. Yet we can't be sure. Stick with us as we dive into this intriguing moment, uncovering every detail. Before we dive into this intriguing news, I'd like to remind you to press the subscribe button and activate the notification bell so you don't miss out on our latest updates. On April 20th, 2025, BTS Taehyung, currently serving his mandatory military service, was spotted in a Seoul supermarket, sharing a warm embrace with a beautiful woman in a dark red outfit, her identity a complete mystery. The moment, captured by a fan's phone, has sent netizens into a frenzy, with speculation running wild about who she could be. Was this a romantic rendezvous, or something entirely different? While their hug hints at familiarity, it doesn't seem like that of lovers, but we can't rule it out yet. Join us as we unravel this mystery, building up to a key insight at the end that will shed light on their connection. So stay with us to find out who this woman might be. It was a typical Sunday afternoon in Seoul on April 20th, 2025, the bustling capital city alive with its usual rhythm. Cars honking, pedestrians weaving through crowded streets, and supermarkets buzzing with shoppers stocking up for the week. Inside a modest E-Mart in the Gangnam district, the aisles were filled with the hum of daily life, the clatter of carts, the soft chatter of families, and the occasional beep of a scanner at the checkout. Among the shoppers was Sergeant First Class Kim Taehyung, his military uniform a striking sight amidst the casual crowd, his beret tucked into his belt, his broad shoulders carrying a military-issue backpack, his deep brown eyes scanning the shelves for essentials. Taehyung, on a rare day off from his duties with the 2nd Infantry Division, had slipped into the supermarket for a quick errand, unaware that this mundane moment would soon become the talk of the internet. What happened in that aisle to spark such a frenzy? As Taehyung reached for a pack of instant ramen on aisle 7, a woman approached him, her presence catching his eye amidst the fluorescent lights and colorful packaging of the supermarket. She was striking, tall and elegant, her dark red coat a bold contrast to the muted tones of the store, her hands covered in soft gray gloves, her dark hair cascading over her shoulders in loose waves. Her face, partially obscured by a mask pulled down below her chin, revealed a warm smile as she called out softly, "Taehyung." Taehyung turned, his expression shifting from surprise to delight, his boxy smile lighting up his face as he recognized her, his deep voice warm as he replied, "Hey!" The two closed the distance, their movements natural, as if drawn together by an invisible thread. What was the story behind their meeting? Without hesitation, Taehyung and the woman embraced, their hug a moment of warmth that stood out in the otherwise ordinary setting of the supermarket, the fluorescent lights casting a soft glow on their figures, the hum of the store fading into the background. Taehyung's military uniform with its crisp camouflage pattern, pressed against her dark red coat, his backpack slightly askew as he wrapped his arms around her, his taller frame enveloping her in a protective embrace. She hugged him back, her arms circling his waist, her gloved hands gently patting his shoulder in a rhythmic, comforting motion, a gesture that spoke of familiarity and care. The hug lasted a few seconds, their smiles visible as they pulled back, Taehyung's deep brown eyes crinkling with joy, her laughter soft as she adjusted her coat. Who could this woman be to share such a moment with Taehyung? Unbeknownst to Taehyung and the woman, a fan in the next aisle, a young woman named Jiyoung, had recognized Taehyung immediately, her heart racing as she pulled out her phone, her hands trembling with excitement as she snapped a quick photo of the embrace, the shutter sound masked by the ambient noise of the store. Jiyoung uploaded the photo to X within minutes, her caption a mix of shock and curiosity. Taehyung in Gangnam E-Mart hugging a woman. Who is she? #Taehyung spotted. The image spread like wildfire, amassing thousands of retweets and likes within hours, army and netizens alike zooming in on every detail. The woman's dark red coat, her gray gloves, the way she patted Taehyung's shoulder, Taehyung's military uniform a stark reminder of his current duties. What would the internet make of this moment? Since enlisting on December 11, 2023, Taehyung had been immersed in the demanding world of military service, his days filled with drills, patrols, and leadership responsibilities as a Sergeant First Class in the Special Duty Team of the 2nd Infantry Division. His life was one of discipline, waking at dawn for training, enduring harsh conditions in the field, leading his squad with a quiet confidence that had earned him respect among his comrades. But on this Sunday, Taehyung had been granted a rare day off, a chance to step away from the barracks and into the civilian world, even if just for a few hours to run errands in Seoul. His military uniform and backpack were a constant reminder of his duties, but his smile in that supermarket aisle hinted at a moment of personal connection. How did Taehyung end up in that E-Mart, and who was the woman who brought such joy to his day? The woman in the dark red coat exuded an air of elegance, her movements graceful as she adjusted her gray gloves after the hug, her posture poised yet relaxed, her smile warm as she spoke to Taehyung, her voice too soft for bystanders to catch her words. Her dark red coat, tailored and stylish, suggested a sense of sophistication, while her gray gloves added a touch of practicality, perhaps a nod to the chilly April weather outside. Her dark hair framed her face in soft waves, and though her mask obscured part of her features, her eyes sparkled with a friendliness that matched Taehyung's own warmth. She seemed at ease with Taehyung, their brief conversation filled with laughter, her hand occasionally resting on his arm as they spoke. What kind of relationship did they share to be so comfortable with each other? The hug itself was a focal point for netizens, its details dissected endlessly on social media, as fans tried to decipher the nature of Taehyung's relationship with this mystery woman. It was a warm embrace, Taehyung's arms wrapping around her with a protective familiarity, his broad shoulders shielding her as they hugged, his military backpack slightly tilted as he leaned in. Her response was equally telling. Her arms circled his waist, her gloved hands patting his shoulder in a gentle rhythmic motion, a gesture that felt comforting, almost maternal, yet deeply affectionate. The way she patted his shoulder as if reassuring him suggested a bond built on trust and care, but it lacked the intensity or romantic undertone one might expect from a lover. Could this be a sign of their true relationship, or was there more to the story? As the photo of Taehyung and the woman circulated online, netizens and ARMY unleashed a storm of theories, their comments flooding X with speculation about her identity, each theory more creative than the last. Some fans believe she could be a stylist or staff member from HYB, someone Taehyung had worked with closely over the years, their hug a reunion after his time in the military. Others wondered if she might be a family member, a cousin or sister, pointing to the casual, familial vibe of their embrace, the way she patted his shoulder reminiscent of a sibling's affection. A few bold fans speculated she could be a secret girlfriend. Despite the lack of romantic signals, their imaginations running wild with the idea of Taehyung hiding a relationship during his service. Who is this woman in red? Taehyung looks so happy. One user wrote while another commented, "She doesn't seem like a girlfriend, but who knows? We need answers." What did these theories reveal about the mystery woman? After their hug, Taehyung and the woman stepped back, their smiles mirroring each other as they engaged in a brief conversation, their body language relaxed and familiar, offering more clues to their relationship. Taehyung adjusted his military backpack, his deep voice warm as he asked, "How have you been?" His tone filled with genuine interest, his eyes crinkling with joy as he listened to her reply, her soft laughter filling the space between them. She gestured animatedly with her gloved hands, her dark red coat catching the light as she spoke, her words too quiet for bystanders to hear but her tone light and cheerful, her hand occasionally resting on Taehyung's arm in a friendly, casual manner. They stood close, their ease with each other evident, but there was no hint of flirtation, no lingering glances, no shy smiles, just the comfortable rapport of two people who knew each other well. What were they talking about, and what did their interaction suggest about their bond? The E-Mart in Gangnam was an unlikely stage for such a viral moment, its aisles a mundane backdrop to a scene that would capture the world's attention, the contrast between Taehyung's military uniform and the everyday setting adding to the intrigue. The supermarket was a typical one, shelves stocked with snacks, household goods, and fresh produce, the air filled with the scent of baked bread from the in-store bakery, the fluorescent lights casting a harsh glow on the tiled floors. Shoppers moved through the aisles, some oblivious to Taehyung's presence, others casting curious glances at the soldier in uniform, his military backpack a stark reminder of his service, his beret tucked into his belt a small sign of his brief respite from duty. The woman in the dark red coat stood out amidst the casual crowd, her elegance a contrast to the supermarket's ordinariness, her gray gloves a subtle detail that caught the eye. How did this ordinary setting become the backdrop for such an extraordinary moment? Taehyung's military uniform was a focal point of the viral photo, a symbol of his current role that added layers of intrigue to the sighting. His presence in such a public space a rare glimpse into his life as a soldier. The camouflage pattern of his uniform, adorned with patches that marked his rank as Sergeant First Class, was crisp despite the casual setting, a testament to the discipline that defined his days in the 2nd Infantry Division. His military backpack slung over one shoulder was standard issue, olive green, sturdy, filled with essentials for his brief outing, a reminder of the barracks he'd left behind for the day. His beret, tucked into his belt, revealed his handsome features, his sharp jawline, his deep brown eyes, his dark hair slightly tousled from the day's activities, his boxy smile a beacon of warmth that drew the mystery woman to him. What did Taehyung's uniform reveal about his life at that moment, and how did it contrast with the woman's elegant appearance? The woman's outfit offered tantalizing clues about her identity, her dark red coat and gray gloves a striking combination that sparked endless speculation among netizens, each detail dissected for hints about who she might be. The coat, a deep burgundy with a tailored fit, hugged her frame elegantly, its rich color a bold choice that suggested confidence and sophistication, the kind of style one might expect from someone in the entertainment industry, perhaps a stylist, a manager, or even an actress. Her gray gloves, soft and practical, added a layer of mystery. Were they a fashion statement, or a necessity against the chilly April air? Her dark hair, falling in loose waves over her shoulders, framed her partially masked face, her eyes visible above the fabric, sparkling with warmth as she laughed with Taehyung, her demeanor poised yet approachable. Did her style hint at her profession, or was it simply a reflection of her personality? The viral photo of Taehyung and the woman ignited a firestorm of curiosity online, with army and netizens alike desperate for answers, their reactions a mix of excitement, speculation, and protective concern for Taehyung, their comments flooding X with theories and questions. Taehyung looks so happy. Whoever she is, she must be special, one fan wrote, her tweet accompanied by heart emojis, while another speculated, she doesn't seem like a girlfriend, more like a friend or family, but I need to know. Some fans expressed concern, their protective instincts kicking in as they worried about Taehyung's privacy, their comments urging others to respect his personal life, while others embraced the mystery, their excitement palpable as they shared fan-made edits of the photo, zooming in on the woman's gray gloves, her dark red coat, Taehyung's smile. International media outlets picked up the story, their headlines fueling the frenzy. BTS Taehyung spotted hugging mystery woman in Seoul, read one, while another asked, who is the woman in red with Taehyung? What impact would this public reaction have on Taehyung? After their brief conversation, Taehyung and the woman parted ways in the supermarket, their goodbye a quiet moment that offered one last clue to their relationship, their movements watched closely by Jiyoung, the fan who had captured the viral photo. Taehyung adjusted his military backpack, his smile still lingering as he said, "See you soon," his deep voice warm with affection, his hand giving her arm a gentle squeeze before he turned to head to the checkout, his military uniform a striking sight as he walked away, his broad shoulders carrying the weight of his pack with ease. The woman watched him go, her gloved hand adjusting her coat, her smile soft as she nodded, her dark hair catching the light as she turned to continue her shopping, her dark red coat a splash of color in the aisle. The way they parted, friendly, affectionate, but without the lingering touch of lovers, left Jiyoung and netizens with more questions than answers. What did their goodbye suggest about their bond? Despite the warmth of their embrace, a closer look at Taehyung and the woman's interaction suggests she is not his lover, though her true identity remains a mystery, leaving fans eager for confirmation from Taehyung's agency, a revelation that keeps the intrigue alive. The hug, while affectionate, lacked the romantic intensity one might expect from a couple. Her gentle patting of Taehyung's shoulder, their casual conversation, the way they parted with a friendly goodbye all pointed to a bond more akin to friendship or familial care, perhaps a close friend, a colleague, or even a relative. Yet, the possibility that she could be a romantic partner cannot be entirely ruled out. The ambiguity of their relationship a tantalizing puzzle that has captured the world's attention. Their ease with each other a sign of a deep connection, whatever its nature. As of now, her identity remains unknown and fans are left waiting for HYBE to confirm who this woman in the dark red coat might be. A statement that could shed light on this unexpected moment in Taehyung's military life. What will the agency reveal about this mysterious encounter? Taehyung's supermarket hug with a mystery woman on April 20, 2025, has left the world buzzing with questions. Their embrace a moment of warmth that hints at a deep bond, though not necessarily a romantic one. As we await HYB's confirmation, the intrigue continues. Who is the woman in the dark red coat? Share your theories in the comments and don't forget to subscribe for more BTS updates. As we wrap up this intriguing story about Taehyung's mysterious hug, we thank you, our amazing viewers, for joining us. Your support keeps us going, and we're so grateful to have you in our community. If this story sparked your curiosity, hit that subscribe button. We're so close to our next milestone, and we need your help. Turn on the notification bell so you never miss an update on BTS. Share your thoughts in the comments. Who do you think the woman in red is? If you love this video, give it a thumbs up and share it with your fellow ARMY friends. We're committed to bringing you more captivating content, but we can't do it without you. Let's keep this journey going together. Subscribe, like, comment, and stay tuned for more. Thank you for being the best fans ever. We'll see you in the next video.